Okay, so good afternoon. So in this video, I will demonstrate on how to create a web-based access control system with role-based access control using PHP and MySQL. So excuse me. Sorry for my voice. Nakati yung lalamunan ko. So first, let me check if nagre-record. Okay, that is recording. So first, nag-create ako ng database which is access control, and also I also created the two tables which are the users and the activity logs. And pagkatapos nun is nag-create ako ng mga PHP files. So I created all of this. And so let's try to open it. So localhost register. So let's read the needed information. Okay. So test the system, log in with different roles, and test access permissions. So second one is verify that unauthorized users cannot access protected pages. And the third one is check if activity logs are being recorded properly. So check natin kung nagre-record. So that is recording. So let's test the system. So let's register 3 users, which is the user, okay, user, let's register. Okay, so let's try again, guest. Guest and guest. Okay, so let's try again. Let's try to create the admin. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so check natin dito sa database if that users are already there. Okay, so let's check it here. So na yun. Okay, so users. So as you can see, nag-create na tayo ng user, guest, and admin. So let's try to log in. So let's try to log in as user. So user. Okay, that is success. Okay, so as you can see dito, the admin panel and view logs is hindi siya pwede kasi hindi siya authorized. Okay, so let's try as the guest also. Excuse me. Let's try the guest also. Excuse me, ang sakit ng lalamunan ko. So, hindi rin siya pwede. So, let's try as the admin. Ang sakit ng aking lalamunan, I'm sorry. So, dalian na lang natin to. So, admin. So, as you can see, welcome admin. So, pwede siya dito because it is an admin. So, pwede siyang mag-create ng user. Let's try to create another user. Saan nalalamunan ko? User. Okay, that is successfully created. So, gumagana rin yung edit and delete niya dito. So, let's try to edit the user one. Let's try to make it an admin. Admin. Okay, that is an admin already. Okay, okay. Okay, as you can see, admin na po siya dito. And let's try to delete the guest. So, are you sure this action cannot be undone? So, gumamit ako ng sweet alert for better feedback. So, yes, delete it. Okay. So, the guest is already deleted. So, let's back. So, dito sa view logs is meron siyang username, action, and also IP address and timestamp as described dito sa may kailangan. Okay. So it says here that activity logs track login, logout activities with timestamps and IP addresses. So, ipapakita ko yung code ko dito na gumamit ako ng CSRF tokens, prepared statements, and session management. So, as you can see dito sa aking code is gumamit ako ng prepared statements and also yung ibang way para ma-secure yung system. Okay. So it says here that conclude with a brief summary of the system's capabilities. Okay, so to summarize the system, let's try to notes. Sorry for my voice. Notes. Excuse me. So summary of the user management system. So this role-based access control, or should I say RBAC system, is a PHP web application that manages user authentication, excuse me for my voice, role-based authorization, and activity logging, designed with Bootstrap for a clean UI and enhanced security measures. Okay, so these are the main features of the application. So first, we have user authentication. So na-try natin kaninang mag-login, mag-log out, and mag-register. So the second one is role-based authorization. So access control for admin, user, and guest. So kanina, nag-try tayong mag-register as an admin, user, and guest. And also, yung mga information is nakadepende sa role nila. Okay, so we have another user management. So admin can add, edit, and delete users. So activity logs tracks login, logout actions with timestamps and IP addresses. So we also have security enhancements. So we integrated CSRF tokens, prepared statements, and also session security for better enhancement of the application. So we also use Sweet Alert for friendly pop-ups for actions. So let's try to see the system again. So here's the codes. Let's see if it is recording. Okay, it is recording. Excuse me. So to summarize, so nag-try tayong mag-log in kanina as user. So let's try it again, user. Okay, so that is successfully logged in. So as you can see, wala tayong permission para ma-view yung admin panel because we are logged in as a user. So same siya as guest. So let's try it also. Okay, so mali yung tinrip ko. Guest. Excuse me. GUEST. Excuse me. Error. Guest. Kaya ano, kaya ayaw kasi nag-delete pala natin yun kanina. So, let's try to register again. Excuse me for my voice. Guest. That's not much. Ang sakit ng lalamunan ko. Guest. Okay. Guest. And also guest. Okay, so parang sa user, this can't be possible to view this because wala siyang permission to access this information. So log out. So let's try again the admin. Okay, so because it is an admin, so meron siyang karapatan para ma-view yung information like the users. So pwede siyang mag-add ng user, pwede siyang mag-edit, and also pwede siyang mag-delete. Okay, so pwede rin niyang ma-view yung mga logs. So kanina nag-login tayo as admin. So nandito lahat ng ginawa natin kanina. So we included an IP address and also a timestamp. Okay, so let's log out. Okay, I think that's the end of my midterm activity number 1. So thank you for listening and God bless.